Hari Om and Namaskar to each and everyone who is here online and who may be listening also. Let me first start by taking the name of Pujya Gurudev. Samasta Jana Kalyane Niratam Karunamayam Namami Chinmayam Devam Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Sadgurum Brahma Vidvaram Om Shri Chinmaya Sadgurave Namaha. Hari Om and Namaskar. Today the topic that has been chosen is lift yourself the right way. Most of you, I am sure, would have made out what is it going to be based upon. Of course, as you are thinking, it is right alone. It is based upon chapter 6 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, in particular verse number 5 and 6. The topic goes like this: lift yourself the right way. I am newly using all these instruments. Maybe you are all the guinea pig. I am learning to use also. When I look here, there is yoga, someone doing yoga. Now, is this a style for me or a lifestyle for me? We have to think. Is this a style or a lifestyle? A style, now and then I do. To impress others, I do. Style. Is it a lifestyle? Part in my life. Every day. Think. I don't have to explain. Looking into this mobile, social media, keeping myself occupied with it, is it a style or is it a lifestyle? Entertainment. Going to entertainment. How is it? Meditation. How is it? Travel. How is it? Drinking. Can be smoking. Can be anything. How is it? Is it a style for me or is it a lifestyle for me? It can be helping others. Is it a style? Is it a lifestyle? It can be doing something for the betterment of my family. Doing something for the betterment of my country. Is it a style or is it a lifestyle? Think. A style is something which I take up for some time. A style is something, for example, let us say wearing a torn jeans pant. Is it a style or is it a lifestyle? Wearing traditional dress. Today that wearing traditional dress has definitely become a style only. Is it a style or is it a lifestyle? You go to Arya Vaidya pharmacy, they say wear the traditional dress only every day. It is good for your health. For our country, it has got evolved. But somehow wearing traditional dress has become a style for us. A style may not always be beneficial for me. Sometimes maybe I go to a party and I take up this habit. Why? Because everyone is having, and it is a decorum, a social decorum that I should have. This way I might be taking whatever this liquor or alcohol or whatever it may be called. I may be taking, but it is a style. But it may become detrimental to me. It may cause damage to me. This way, each thing that I do in my life, am I able to differentiate, is it a style or is it a lifestyle? And if it is becoming a lifestyle, if this has become a lifestyle, is it going to help me? A lifestyle is something which I take up continuously. It is a part of my living, and that lifestyle must lead to my betterment. A lifestyle must not become detrimental for me, but must lead to my betterment. So let us decide how our lifestyle should be. because it is not formed just over a day, but by continuous practice. What is it that I should insert into my lifestyle? We have to think on it. Now, the first question whenever I decide on what is good for me is whether I know me. What is me? Accordingly, I can think what is good for me. So, who am I? What is me? Normally, when I think, who am I? When I take it up, I may tell my name, I may tell my profession, but all of us as our home study students, all of us know all these are truly not me. However, in this Vyavaharika, in this transactional world, for me to know the reality also, my equipments are most important. So what are these equipments with me? Who am I? So I can be told to be a bundle of a physical body, then I have a mind, then there is an intellect. So there is physical me, emotional me, intellectual me, and also spiritual personality, spiritual me. All this is me. Physical, emotional, intellectual and spiritual. Uddharet, I have to lift myself. I have to raise myself. I have to better myself. Yeah. Physically, I have to raise myself. Better myself means physically I should be healthy. Physical body needs good health. So anything I do towards good health is going to be physically transforming me to be a better person. Physically good health, for which what should I give? It can be nutritious food, but only food is not going to help. Most important at the physical level will be the exercises that I have to take up. So all this is simple, but we have to reiterate and start doing. Physical level, for a healthy me, I have to implement exercise. At the emotional level, mind level, at the emotional level, for a peaceful mind, emotionally, I lift myself whenever I move towards peace. I drop myself whenever I am going to make myself go into pieces, P-I-E-C-E-S. Then I am going to drop myself. So for me to move towards peace at the emotional level, I need to give for myself another yam, which is called meditation. For the mind, meditation or relaxation to bring me towards peace. Now, at the intellectual level, for me to have clarity in my thinking, what should I give? At the intellectual level, for clarity in thinking, I have to give yes, which is study or shravana. I have to keep myself. I should study. I should know. I should listen and come to know. Study or shravana. At the spiritual level, I have to manifest the divinity within me. The more I manifest the divinity within me, spiritually, I am evolving. So what can I practice for this? At the spiritual level, I practice love. Love and understanding and care to as many as possible. The more I practice, the more I move towards divinity. Now, suppose I don't do exercise for health, then I will be going to another H, which is called a hospital, and in that hospital, they will get the money which I value the most and teach me these exercises. Now, suppose I don't do meditation. For my mind to remain peaceful, I go to another P, a psychologist who is also going to take away all my money and teach me those relaxation techniques. Suppose I don't do study and I don't keep my intellect clear to make the right decisions, then I go to another C who is called a counselor every time and give that money which I think is the most important and get this knowledge which I can obtain through study and shravana from them. So this is how it is happening. Now, if I don't spend enough efforts to learn to love people, to show my care and concern, to be kind, and all those beautiful qualities of the heart, if I don't take off time to implement all those things to manifest the divinity within me, then I will be manifesting another D, the devil or the demon within me. Choice is with me. Which H do I want? Which P do I want? Which C do I want? Which D do I want? The choice is with me. Now, having decided, and I am sure we make the right choices so that we are going towards our betterment. Having decided on this, Bhagavan is saying in Srimad Bhagavad Gita, Uddharet Atmana Atmanam. This comes in the chapter 6 of Srimad Bhagavad Gita, verse number 5. Uddharet Atmana Atmanam Na Atmanam Avasadayet. Uddharet, lift yourself the right way. Atmana Atmanam. Having lifted yourself, Na Atmanam Avasadayet. Don't get yourself down. Na Atmanam Avasadayet. And in this process, who is going to help me? Atma eva hi Atmanaha Bandhu. I only am a friend who can help me. At the same time, in this process, if I am not going to help myself, that is also because of me only, because I myself am the enemy to myself. Now, what is this Atma, Atma, Atma coming everywhere? How do we understand it? We will just look into it. Now, the first statement, Uddharet Atmana Atmanam. Lift yourself by yourself. So, lift yourself by yourself. So, someone is telling me, Sampratishthananda Amma, lift yourself by yourself. What will I do? What will I do? Lift yourself by yourself. Nothing is going to happen. Okay, I will lift myself. So, I lift my hand, let us say. Lift yourself by yourself, and I have lifted my hand. Now you see this, in lifting this hand also, what has happened is the instruction lift yourself hits my ear and my mind says, how will you lift yourself, Sampratishthananda? Okay, take up your hand and see. So the mind says lift your hand, and then the hand has gone up. So there is a something which is the lifter. Okay, there is a lifter, and there is this another thing which is the lifted. Now in this example, lifter is the mind and the hand is the lifted. The mind has lifted the hand, right? The mind has lifted the hand. Okay. So if this much can be understood, lift yourself by yourself. Okay, I have lifted. And who has lifted? The mind lifted the body. The physical hand has gone up because of the mind. When the upper one, that is a subtle one, is going to lift the grosser one, it is uplifting. But if the grosser one is going to lift the subtle one, it means dragging down. If the mind is lifting the body, it is lifting, uplifting. But if the body and senses are going to lift the mind, the word itself is wrong. They can't lift. They can only drag the mind down. Right? So always lift yourself by yourself. When I say the upper, the subtler has to lift the grosser. So the intellect must pull the mind up. The mind must pull the body up. Okay? In the beginning, all of us are physically oriented. But as we grow up, we give more importance to whatever mind is saying. Right? And as we really understand, clearly understand, and we want to move forward, then we decide on the decisions of the intellect. And I want to hold on to the intellect, what it is saying for me to move up. Yeah, so the intellect. This way we keep moving up. Lift yourself by yourself. The right way. Lift yourself. Okay. Having lifted yourself by yourself, that is the higher equipment, taking control over the lower equipment, and you uplifting yourself. Na atmanam avasadayet. Do not lower yourself. So, Sampratishthananda, lift yourself. I put my hand up. Now Bhagavan is saying, do not lower yourself. So mind has helped, and with the mind's instruction, the body, the hand has gone up. Now it is saying, don't drop yourself again. Now you see, is it possible for me to go on holding this hand like this? Soon my hand will pain. And also, knowingly or unknowingly, naturally, it will slowly start coming down. So it is so natural that from up, I start moving down. This lowering down is becoming so natural. Either naturally I myself am coming down, or someone else pulls me down also. That is also possible. But Bhagavan says, do not lower yourself. So, New Year, so I have decided no non-vegetarian food, or even if I take non-vegetarian only once a week. Like this I have put on myself. I am taking some resolution. At the physical level, at the physical body level, what am I eating? There I am trying to take control. What am I drinking, or what am I consuming? Or I may even say, you have your breakfast, you have your lunch, you have your dinner. No in between snacking and this and that. No, I am not going to do it, I might be saying. Or for my mind level, to make my mind alert and all those things, I might be saying, unnecessarily, I will not be browsing. Well, you take one thing through your Google and then it doesn't stop. It just points out the next item that you can see. Next item that you can see. That today my time so much has gone into the social media. Before I was only looking into messages 10 minutes maximum in a day. Now 10 hours almost is as though going into the social media, only watching one after the other. And going on browsing, not even looking at something patiently for even 5 minutes. As I am doing something, another thing. What am I doing? Why am I crowding myself so much? Right? So, with reference to my mind, for my intellectual health also, I might be putting certain habits which I want to follow. Like that, I must be bringing it forward. Bhagavan says, do not, having lifted yourself, do not lower yourself. You have put effort and you have started. Don't give up. Don't lower yourself. Now, how will I not lower myself? It is natural that I am going down, or someone else is pulling me down. How will I not lower myself? Now, there is something. I am very, very thirsty. Very, very thirsty. So, you are saying, very thirsty. Give me something to drink. And then I have all these things. This is black in color. Can you see it? So this is tamarind water. Okay, this is tamarind water. Maybe I wanted to make rasam, and thick tamarind juice I have got here. So you're thirsty, this also has some water in it. Drink, I can give you tamarind water, and you also in your thirst may start drinking also. Now next, this is not there. Then another color is there. Red looks very nice, orange and red and all those things. This is what? Chili, red chili. I have put it in mixie and taken it and kept. Red chili, water. So tamarind, red chili. And then another water also is there. And what is this? This is tender coconut water. Can you see this tender coconut? So tender coconut water. Now, if I have not tasted this tender coconut water and I am thirsty, I want to entertain myself, I am thirsty, then I go, I think this only is my option or this is my option. Yeah, but the moment I have tasted tender coconut water, if I am thirsty and I see tender coconut water is there, I would never choose this tamarind water or this chili water. I would go straight to this tender coconut water and have that water. Na atmanam avasadayit. Do not lower yourself. How is it possible? If I have not experienced positive joy, if I have not experienced this sattvic joy, I don't know the health, the peace and the happiness that comes from it. So not knowing it, because I have given thrills of life to me and I have experienced this thrill, I might be going to this thrill. I may be going to dark, tamasic joys, or I may be going to rajasic entertainments because I have not experienced the joy and peace of sattvic way of living. So put yourself into the sattvic way of living. Know the advantages that come from it. And having known the advantages that come from the sattvic way of living, having known it, then I would not drop myself down. So do not lower yourself. Uddharet atmana atmanam na atmanam avasadayet. Do not bring yourself down. I will not bring myself down only if I have experienced sattvic joy. So expose yourself to sattvic joy, sattvic peace. In the beginning, that sattvic joy also I am not able to understand. But the more I expose myself to it and I come to know of it, the taste is so ramya in that Rama that I will not come to Ram for that Ramya. So I have understood, do not lower yourself. Having raised yourself, do not lower yourself.